Mexican American Student Services Department would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to this important event, the recognition and celebration of our very amazing students. We are so proud of them. Thank you for being here, boys and girls. I want to welcome our young students, young adults now, our parents, our teachers, students, and our family members. This time I would like to introduce and recognize our TUSD leadership team, beginning with Dr. Sanchez, our superintendent. Dr. Vegas is in the house tonight. Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum, Stephen Holmes. Our boss, Mr. James Fish, Executive Director for Student Equity. School board members, Adelita Grijalva. Mr. Juan Juarez. Mr. Michael Hicks. Mrs. Crystal Foster. Sorry, I can't see that far. Dr. Stegman, board member. I want to thank all the directors. Mr. Eugene Butler, thank you for being here tonight. Mr. Dave Scott. Several of our directors are here tonight helping me. I appreciate that. From Asian Pacific American Student Services and Refugee Services. Sorry, I've been reading names all night. Mrs. Sue Bailey Jones. Assistant Superintendent Dr. Morales here to my left. Mr. Brian Lambert, who's been helping me all night as well. Thank you. The Native American Student Services, Mrs. Roxanne McGay. Mr. Salga Baldon, Director for Culturally Relevant Pedagogy and Instruction, if he's here. Director for Athletics in High School, Mr. Herman House. And my Site Council, Advisory Council members for the Mexican American Student Services Department who have counseled me and assisted me in some decision making quarterly for the last 2 years. Principal Denise Contreras, Patricia Diaz from NAU, Selena Llamas from Expect More Arizona, Maria Papa's parent, Principal Shandra Thomas, Elizabeth Redondo, Reina Rábago from the Southern Arizona Girl Scouts, Mr. Feliciano Leon, and Principal Dr. Roman Sotero. Thank you for your participation. And now a few words from our superintendent.
Well, it's an honor and it's a pleasure and privilege to be here with all of you today to honor our Mexican American students, our Latino students, our children who are gathered here, who soon will recognize by high school and will recognize all of the good work that they did. I shared with the middle school group how impressed I was by just the turnout, the people who came here to let their children know how important an accomplishment that they had achieved through either academics, through recognition by the Presidential Award, or through good attendance. I'll tell you that I knew that this was a special event when I showed up and I thought that I was early and I couldn't find a place to park. I'm sure some of you here had a hard time finding a place to park as well. That's a sign of a good event. That's a sign of a community that's very proud of its children and that sees the value in education and understands that that's the doorway and pathway to a successful future. As we look forward to bringing our, I'll take the few applause. As we look forward to, in a moment, recognizing our students for all of their accomplishments, I hope that each of you, the parents and the loved ones, that are here will see within the students all of your hard work reflected very well. I hope that you see in their accomplishments as they come up and as you take those pictures, that in your mind you say, you know what, I was here to take this picture today, but when they cross the stage at the university, and when they cross that stage to go off and do great things out in the future and in their lives, I'm going to be there to take that picture too. So don't let this be the beginning, the end of anything. Let this be the beginning of many occasions which you and your loved ones gather and you bring your cameras out and you say to your children, this is important. This is an important first step, but this is not the last step. So I need you to take that back with you. I need you to encourage your children. I need you to let them know that the success and future for them, it's in their own hands and it's through your encouragement. And so again, as we are here taking a look at the beginning of what I call honoring our student season, this is when we have multiple events where we really look at and elevate and lift our kids up in our community and we recognize how they are our future. I want you to think about all of the work that's gone into this event, all of the work that you put in to your children, and I hope that you don't stop and that you see this as a beginning, and I hope you see this as a beginning to a beautiful future. Quiero compartir unas palabras en español. El español que uso es Tex-Mex, soy tejano. So, si uso unas palabras que ustedes van a decir, pues esa no es una palabra, en Texas es una palabra. La cosa que quería compartir con ustedes es, hay mucho poder en ser bilingüe. Si tienen hijos y hijas que son bilingües, eso es algo muy bonito. Es algo que ustedes deben de celebrar en la casa. Si tienen niños que todavía están en la primaria o en la escuela mediana y no están usando español en la casa con ellos, usa español con ellos. Porque en este mundo hay más oportunidades a buscar gente, a hacer amistades. Si uno puede hablar otro idioma, si uno tiene la sabiduría sobre otras culturas, eso es algo muy bonito. Aquí en ese distrito es algo que estamos trabajando muy duro para poner otra vez en lugar. Es un programa de bilingüe muy fuerte, porque nosotros sabemos que hay mucho poder en poder hablar dos idiomas y entender el poder de culturas. So, si ustedes en la casa no usan español porque piensan, pues nunca van a usar el español, es algo que no desean aquí en este lugar, o en este estado, o en esta nación, eso no es la verdad. Nosotros podemos cambiar eso. So, deben de tener mucho orgullo sobre nuestra cultura, nuestro idioma y nuestros hijos y hijas. A todos los que están aquí, gracias para todo. Y si seguimos apoyando a nuestros hijos, el futuro va a ser algo muy hermoso. Gracias.
You're very right. Mr. James Fish, can you please come up? Your words. This is my boss, Executive Director of Student Equity and Intervention.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and also to our honored students who are recipients of this award this evening. It's always a pleasure to come before you and to congratulate the students and parents and close relatives and even friends for this wonderful event. There are two things I'd like to share with you very briefly. One is that parents, friends, acquaintances of the kids of the students who are here, students are going to continue to need your guidance, your unconditional support, your steadfast love for some time to come. Every day should be a day of celebration for you all as you send your children off to school and as you watch them mature and grow into young adults who will rightfully take their place in our society and make considerable contributions. Students, this is just the beginning of many successes that will come your way. It won't always be easy. The road will not always be smooth, but you always reach back to the ones who you know love you unconditionally, who love you more than life itself, and listen to the wise counsel that they give you, and make the best decisions that you make, or that you can make, because you care more about you and the contributions and the fact that you come from people who love you so dearly. So while this is a night and it should be a celebration, this is also a night of turning around kids, embracing families, parents, relatives, embracing your kids, because this is what it's all about. It's a community, it's parents, it's the district, we're a community coming together saying, we appreciate, we give honor to what our parents are doing with the partnership that exists between us and you. And we take this opportunity now to recognize all of the wonderful things that oftentimes never get reported out in the press. But you know, parents, and you know, students, that all of the hard work that you're putting in will one day pay off for not just you, for your families, but for this community, for Tucson, and for the country. So again, congratulations, and enjoy your evening.
At this time, I would like to ask everybody to please rise and help me pledge the flag. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. I'd like to introduce Destiny Felix from Mariachi Aslan, Palo Magnet High School, who will be singing the national anthem.
Muchísimas gracias, estamos muy orgullosos de estar aquí con todos ustedes. De parte del Mariachi Aslan de Pueblo High School, le queremos felicitar a todos los estudiantes que pasaron por este escenario. Muchísimas gracias y ahí les vamos a tocar dos cancioncitas, ¿eh? Thank you very much.
qualifications a little bit. We do have a guest tonight who will be assisting me in explaining to you a few of the awards that we're giving tonight. But first I want to start by thanking and inviting up here Mr. Roy Morris, who is a representative from AXA Corporation, and he and his company have given a $500 scholarship award tonight to a student who he will announce. If you can please come up, Mr. Roy Morris. The student was surprised. She didn't know or realize what was happening, and she does have her essay. We have several students apply. A lot of our high school students applied to the ASA Award, scholarship for $1,000, Arizona Hispanic School Administrators Award. And last year we took TUSD students in high schools, took 5 of the 10 awards. And this year we're still going through those essays. However, this young lady submitted an essay for the ASA Award, and from that award we selected a student, several students who we felt were good candidates. And Mr. Roy Morris will let you know what the criteria was for his award, and she'll come up and read it.
Thanks, Maria. Maria's a good friend. I've enjoyed knowing her for a few years now. So when she says that, can you please give me a scholarship, you say, of course. This is the second year that we're able to do this scholarship, and it's a great honor to be able to help a young person to achieve their dreams of a bonus scholarship and give themselves a better future. Having been the first person in my family to go to college, I can firsthand I know exactly what a college degree can do for you, and I'm just happy that I was able to achieve that, and I hope the same for every student in here, as well as the recipient tonight. So the letter that this person sent in basically explained why they wanted to go to college and how they would use that to make their community better. And that's exactly what this scholarship is all about. So there's 3 criteria for the scholarship, and the first one was format. So it needs to be clearly and easy to read, and needs to be well written, and this one was. The second was volunteerism. AXA is really big on giving scholarships that have to do with obviously academic achievement, but more importantly, volunteering and giving back to the community. So this person did a lot of this and volunteered in various organizations. The last criteria is vision, and this one is what stood out the most to me about this person. In her letter, you could see why she wanted to go to college, what was motivating her, and you could tell that her vision for her future was not only to achieve better and more for herself and her family, but to give back to her community. I hope you would all help me in giving a big round of applause for this year's AXA Community Leader Scholarship Award winner. Her name is Mallory Parker.
Throughout my life, many family members have dealt with the common diseases of our time, such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. My earliest memories of my loving grandmother were of helping her with glucose readings and insulin shots. 3 years ago, I lost my amazing grandpa to pancreatic cancer. After his death, I decided that I wanted to dedicate my life to advancing research on treating human diseases. However, I was really unsure of how to pursue my life goal. While in biology during my sophomore year of high school, I was assigned a project to study chromosome 13. I found that many diseases were linked to this specific chromosome. I became extremely interested in genetics. I realized that genetics holds tremendous potential in treating human diseases and was therefore a great field to pursue a career in. Becoming a geneticist became my career goal. It's perfect for my life goal, and it's also something I thoroughly enjoy. Treating human diseases is important to me because my family has been devastated by disease. My mom's side of my family has been ravaged by diabetes. I have many family members currently fighting against diabetes, including my sister, and as much of my family has already lost the battle. According to the American Diabetes Association, about 12% of the Hispanic U.S. population is diagnosed with disease. Compared to about 7% of non-Hispanic whites, the influence of race on diabetes is shown. Out of that 12% of the Hispanic population diagnosed with diabetes, 13.3% are Mexican Americans. My mom's side of the family is Mexican American. I grew up around people with diabetes, such as my grandma, my aunt, and my uncle. My nephew is currently growing up with his mom, my sister, taking insulin shots before every single meal. I was my nephew's age when I saw my grandma taking insulin. I remember being scared by the needles and glucose reading checks just like he is. This environment is linked to our heritage. We are Mexican American descendants, and besides inheriting a rich culture, we inherited health complications. Conducting research to understand and treat these health issues is what I wanted to do. My Mexican American heritage created much of me, the culture that I love, the traditions that I uphold, and even the career I want to go into. My aspirations are hard to swallow because without watching my family suffer from diabetes, my drive to help advance research on human diseases would have never came about. Watching my family struggle was terrible, and it created a need within me to help all people and their families who suffer from diseases. My career of choice requires a lot of schooling, patience, and time. I am up to the task and eager to begin this coming fall. Thank you very much.
Valerie will be attending Austin Community College, and she will be receiving her $500 award there. Thank you so much, Mr. Moore. We give several certificates to our students, and I'll just review the criteria with you as we prior to calling the names. We have the President's Excellence Award issued to our students from the White House and the President Obama himself. There is a letter in the program at the very beginning where he congratulates our students, our high school students. In order to receive this award, students receive this award if they have a 4.0 GPA for all 3 quarters of the school year. If they receive an academics award from the department, from the Mexican American Student Services Department, students must have a 3.25 through a 3.99 GPA through the first 3 quarters, or a 4.0 GPA through the first 3 quarters. For perfect attendance, any student who maintained perfect attendance through the first 3 quarters. We have a special award called the Cesar Chavez Special Award from our department. Students who qualify for this need to meet 4 criteria. Students who participated in fine arts and or athletics, they have at least a 3.25 GPA and have earned 95% attendance, and are active in the community service for the school year. We also have another award, and if I could please have a representative from Congressman Grijalva's office, Cassandra Becerra, please come up. Thank you. The Congressional Recognition Award will also be given tonight to several of our students, and she'll
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Cassandra. I'm here on behalf of Congressman Raul Grijalva's office. On behalf of the Congressman, I want to say thank you for inviting us to this very special event. I, like many of you, pulled up to this event, and I happened to be on the phone, and I noticed all the cars, there was no parking, and I told the person on the phone, I gotta let you go, I just arrived to some pachanga, and I gotta find some parking. It's great to see everybody here. The house is full, and that's an amazing feeling. The Congressman has a letter that you can also find in your program, and I want to go ahead and take time to read that letter from Mr. Grijalva. It says, Dear honorees, I would like to extend my most heartfelt congratulations. Your accomplishments are worthy of honor, and I am extremely pleased to have this opportunity to communicate with you. The youth of Southern Arizona and their commitment to their education never ceases to impress me. I am grateful to witness such accomplishments and achievements from the constituents of my congressional district. Achieving a 4-point grade point average requires dedication, aptitude, and most importantly, discipline. This is truly a testament to your hard work. All these skills and qualities you have acquired in your high school career will help you on your journey to a brighter future. I have no doubt that you are prepared for the challenges that still lay ahead because you have already demonstrated to be leaders of our community. As we take this opportunity to honor and recognize your accomplishments in this academic year, I look forward to hearing about all of your future endeavors and accomplishments. I know you will continue to contribute great things to Southern Arizona and our community. Once again, congratulations. Sincerely, Raul M. Grijalva, Member of Congress.
Catalina High School, if I can please have the students lined up to the left here, and administration, please come up. We'll begin issuing the certificates for our students, and thank you so much for assisting us in recognizing our students tonight.
Good evening. Buenas noches. My name is Rex Scott, deeply honored to serve as the principal of Catalina High School, the home of Trojan Pride since 1987. You know, we have over 40 languages and dialects represented on our campus. Unfortunately, the principal is probably the most monolingual member of the staff. However, I wanted to tell these young men and women, these fine Trojans who we're honoring tonight, exactly how I felt about them, and I wanted to tell them that in Spanish. Joining me tonight, representing, as you can see, the blue and the white, is one of our assistant principals, Palo Madrid, and he has helped me to translate this. Bear with me. Cada uno de estos jóvenes que honoramos esta noche representan lo mejor de los estudiantes de Carolina. En todo lo que hacen en el salón de clase, el campo atlético o en nuestra comunidad, cada uno de ellos es la definición misma del orgullo de nuestra escuela. Me siento profundamente honrado en ser su director y por siempre estarán en mi corazón. For those of you who are as monolingual as me, what I said was each one of the young men and women we honor tonight represents the very best of the Catalina student body. In everything they do in the classroom, on the athletic field, and in our community, each one of them is the very definition of Trojan pride. I am deeply honored to be their principal, and they are forever in my heart. Now Mr. Madrid will read the names of our honorees.
Gracias, Mr. Scott. For our students to be recognized, for academics, Oscar Alcantar. For academics, Jesus Ballesteros. For academics, Reba Calcano Quevedo. For academics in the Cesar Chavez Award, Jorge Castro. For academics, David Chavez. For academics, Margarita Coronado. For academics, Michelle Coronado. For academics, Giovanna Cortez. For academics, Jacob Davis. For academics, Angel Flores. For academics, Catherine Franco. For academics, Marisol Garcia Reyes. For academics, Tanner Gibisel. For academics and the Congressional Award, Judith Gramajo. For academics, Carmen Gutierrez. For academics, Abiel Hernandez. For academics, Selene Leiva. For academics and the Congressional Award of Amisadai Licel Zúñiga. For academics, Ana Marie Loera. For academics, Misael Loya. For academics, Randolph Nevares. For academics, Crystal Olivas. For academics, David Peña. For academics, Eduardo Ruiz. For academics, Diego Sauceda Mejorada. And for academics, Paul Vasquez Camacho. Congratulations, Troy, we're proud of you.
Good evening, buenas noches. I just told I can just say a few words, so I'll just reserve them for in Spanish. Buenas noches, y estamos muy orgullosos que estén aquí con sus hijos. La señora subdirectora Doble estará conmigo a pasar estos premios para sus hijos, y otra vez estamos muy orgullosos de sus hijos.
Okay, I'll be reading the names for Choya High School. For academics, Karina Acosta. Marisa Acosta. The Presidential Academics and Congressional Award for Kathleen Armenta. For academics, Diego Aviola. Christian Barajas and Arturo Bereyes, all academics. Marco Fabian Cardenas Leiva for academics. Presidential academics, a 4.0 GPA all 4 years, and the Congressional Award for Allison Castillo. For academics, Reina Castro, Ayana Chavez, Alisa Corona. For academics, Cesar E. Chavez Award and perfect attendance, Leticia Angelica Coronado. For academics, Eduardo Morales, Janet Mariana Palmea Laborín, and Anthony Dominguez. For academics, Angelica Garcia Maldonado, Irma Garcia Maldonado, Lucas Hardage, and Samantha Higuera. For academics, Rogelio Landín, Marisol Lerma, and Daniel Lewis. Presidential and academics, Dalia Maldonado Lopez. For academics, Joshua Maldonado Lopez. Josué, perdón. Juan Pablo Mancilla Garcia for academics, and Alejandra Martinez. For academics, Mary Jane Mendoza, Daniel Ornelas, Cynthia Ortega. Laura Preciado and Alexandria Rodarte, also for academics. For academics and the Cesar E. Chavez Award, McLee Romero. For presidential and academics and congressional award, Marisabel Ruiz. For academics, Selena Sanchez, Edna Torres Macias, Paulina Aide Torres Macias, and Diana Vega. Direct link and Palo Verde, please prepare. Is there a representative from Direct Link? Not, I will announce it. For academics, Isaac Flores. Isaac Flores here? Principal Diana Acevedo. Mr. Thompson.
My name is Roberto Thompson. We want to welcome you to Palo Verde High School, where it's 212 degrees inside this auditorium. So thank you.
Bienvenido, me llamo María Ábalos. Aquí son los nombres de los estudiantes de honor de nuestra escuela Palo Verde. Elias Bell, Alejandra Calderón, Laura Guevara, Elijah Henderson, Michael Hernandez, Madeline Kaufman, Iliana Ramonet, Robinson. Cecilia Sanders Diaz. Janet Squire. Alana Torres. Eduardo Vega Hernandez. And Zach Woodcock.
Thank you. Pueblo High School.
Good evening, buenas noches. I'm Vivi Watt, principal of Pueblo Magnet High School. And I am here with my families beaming with Pueblo pride, Peace Squared. Congratulations to our warriors.
The Cesar E. Chavez Award, Gabriela Altamirano. For academics, Micael Altamirano. For the Cesar E. Chavez Award, Carla Becerra. For academics, Roberto Cota. Cesar E. Chavez Award, Destiny Adele Felix. Okay. For academics, Pablo Grijalva, Cecilia Machado. Academics, Ann Cesar y Chavez, Andrea Martinez. For academics, Alondra Montijo. Thank you, Pueblo. Lincoln High School.
Good evening. I'm Kathy Comstock. I'm the very proud principal of Rincon High School. We're extremely proud of the Rangers that we are recognizing this evening. Announcing their names will be our assistant principal, Mr. Steve Cotorobles.
Gracias. Rincon is very proud to announce our award recipients, starting with Daniela Aguirre for academics. Daniela? Isaiah Alanis, academics. Yasmin Almeida Solis, academics. Nicholas Barraza, academics, and the Cesar E. Chavez Award. Carlos Barrios Garcia for academics. Ana Chavez, academics. Paz Davila Valenzuela for academics and the Cesar E. Chavez Award. Ashley Felix for academics. Maybelline Figueroa Leon for academics. Ramon Garavito for academics and the Cesar E. Chavez Award. Holly Hanna for academics and the Cesar E. Chavez Award. Julieta Hernandez for academics. Eric Jaramillo for academics. Amelia Jimenez for academics in the Cesar E. Chavez Award. Cristian Leon for academics. Alexa Lizarraga for academics. Noah Lopez for the Presidential Academics Congress Award. John Lopez Alas for academics. Robert Martinez for academics. Diego Martinez Tobin for academics. Candelaria Newell for academics. Jesus Nunez for academics in the Cesar E. Chavez Award. Maria Robles, academics. Saul Rojas, academics. Zenaida Rubio, academics. And Elizabeth Llerena for academics. Gracias.
For the Cesar E. Chavez Award from Pueblo High School, Perla Lopez Ramirez. Please come out. Sabino High School, please come up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt Munger. I'm the principal at Sabino High School. Accompanying me tonight is Mr. Russell Doty, assistant principal. I want to thank you all for taking the time out of your evenings to come and celebrate the students, both at Sabino and throughout TUSD. It exemplifies all the excellent education within TUSD. Thank you.
For the Academics Award, Kaylee Aguiar, Ariana Bogner, Sierra Bracamonte. For the Presidential Academics and Congressional Award, Luis Contreras Zarate. For Academics academics, Samantha Davidson. Kayla Galbraith. Brianna Gomez. Maria Guerrero. Michelle Howard. For academics. For perfect attendance, Tyler Hum. Perfect attendance, Karen Jimenez Suarez. For academics, Karen Logan. For perfect attendance, Alexandria Lopez. Academics, Elizabeth Lyon, Benjamin Macklin, and Nicholas Martinez. For the Presidential, Academics, and Congressional Award, Andres Medina. For academics, Diego Morales. Humberto Morales. And Lorena Palmer. For Presidential, Academics, 4.0 GPA all 4 years, and the Congressional Award, Monica Pita. For academics, Dominic Rayo, Rhiannon Roda. For Presidential Academics and the Cesar Chavez Award, Alondra Rodriguez. Perfect attendance, Anissa Rojas, and academics, Morgan Romero. For academics, Kaylin Sanchez. For Presidential Academics and Congressional, Taylor Schlitt. For academics, Susana Schor, Renee Torres Quinda, and Kyle Vasquez. Thank you, Sabino. Tomato High School.
All right, good evening. My name is Bobby Estrella. I'm the acting principal of Saguaro High School. It's my pleasure to introduce you our students from Saguaro High School. Thank you.
For academics, Cassandra Aguilar, Giselle Alcorn, Tia Bravo. For Presidential Academics and Congressional, Fiona Brown. For academics, Mia Birch, Daniela Cabrera Venegas, Sarah Calisto, and Bernadette Canes. For Presidential Academics and Congressional, Jade Cielo. For academics, Joshua Copeland Ramirez and Jared Copeland Ramirez. For Presidential Academics and Congressional, Jessica Dimas. For academics, Jada Dixon, Ashley Efal, Giselle Enriquez, and Elena Esquivel. For Presidential Academics and Congressional, Anthony Estrella. And for academics, Jerry Faulkner. For Presidential Academics and Congressional, Kristen Flores. For academics, Brianna. I want to say Gonzalez. For academics, Kenya Graqueda Reyes. Orlando Guillén. Destiny Madero. Daniel Martinez and Stephanie Martinez. More academic certificates for Frank Moreno, Alexis Padilla, Fabiola Rangel. For Presidential Academics and Congressional, Miguel Rodriguez. Academics, Isaiah Saavedra. Academics, Zenon Salazar. Presidential Academics and Congressional, Dylan Sanchez. Presidential and Academics, Morgan Cerventi. For Academics, Alexander Verdugo. Adrian Villaseñor. For Presidential and Academics, Alyssa White. For Academics, Jonathan White. And Tiana Young. Thank you, Salvador, parents, administration, and students for coming tonight. Santa Rita. Tucson High, you're after Santa Rita, please prepare.
Good evening. My name is James Palacios. I am the principal at Santa Rita High School. I just want to say thank you for being everybody, every high school that came out tonight. It's a great honor to celebrate the award of all of these students. Thank you.
Ready, students? For Academics, Fernando Ulahan. Kayla Hancock. Victoria Lee. April Martinez and Chris Mendes. Also Academics, Valeria Rocha. This next student received the Presidential Academics 4.0 GPA all 4 years. Brianna Rodriguez Coleman. Tucson High School.
Good evening. My name is Clarice Plash, the proud principal of Tucson High. Thank you, parents, for coming out. And to my baby badgers, Mama Plash loves you and keep doing great things. So let's get it started. Let me introduce my right-hand man, Mr. Carlos Armendares, who's going to help me pass out certificates, and our wonderful college and career coordinator, who's responsible for 4 to 5 pages of nominees, Carla Garcia.
Good evening. For Academics, Oksana Alcantar, Yasser Alvarez, Nicole Aragon, Maya E. Arce, Airam Arce Parra, Mariah Arriola. For Academics, Marcos A. Ayon for Academics, and all of the aforementioned students for Academics. Tess M. Bays for Academics. Alyssa N. Benfield, Presidential Academics and Congressional. Philippe Bergeron, Academics. Brianna Brackett, Academics. Adrian O. Briceño, Academics. Andres Castro, Academics. Andrea L. Cienfuegos, Academics. Maria F. Contreras, Academics. René L. Cota Jr., Academics. Esteban N. Cruz, Academics. Daniel E. Daniel, Academics. Giselle M. Del Cid, Academics. Brenda R. Dicochea, Academics. Joseph A. Dicochea, Academics. Isabeliana Dominguez, Academics. Javier A. Dominguez, Academics. Dominic P. Duran, Academics. Yesenia M. Echeverria, Academics. Armando F. Elias, Academics. Abraham Estocoyan, Academics. Fabian Ferreira, Academics. Sorel B. Fivecoat, Presidential, Academics, 4-point GPA, all 4 years, and congressional. Juliana E. Flores, Academics. Alexander Emmanuel Freiden, Academics. William V. Freiden, Academics. Esmeralda M. Gallardo, Academics. Nathaniel Gallegos, Academics. Jesus A. Galvez, Academics. Mario E. Gomez, Academics. Sabrina Y. Garay, Academics. Ricardo Gavino Navarro, Academics. Hernan L. Gonzalez, Academics. Angelica Guerrero, Academics. Cynthia J. Guillen, Academics. Katrina E. Guillen, Academics. Selena A. Hernandez, Academics. Adam T. Jerez, Academics. Alex B. Jerez, Academics. Analisa M. Laguna, Academics. Jose O. Leiva, Academics. Mitzi Lopez Cañas, Academics. Jesus E. Lucero, Academics. Jordan P. Luna, Academics. Catherine Majalca Coronado, Academics. Mauro I. Martin, Academics. David F. Martinez, Academics. Diana E. Martinez, Academics. Javier Martinez, Academics. Gabriel D. Medina, Academics. Paulina V. Miller, Academics. Sonia G. Molina Cha, Academics. Victor H. Montañez, Academics. David A. Montes, Academics. Michelle N. Montes, Academics. Guadalupe A. Morones Esquer, Academics, Congressional. Saul A. Munguia, Academics. Michael A. Novak, Academics. Rose A. R. Nunez, Academics. Ernesto A. Ojeda, Academics. Emilio R. Ortiz, Academics. Eric G. Pablos, Academics. Isabel M. Padilla, Academics. Mallory R. Parker, Academics. Abigail E. Pai, Academics, Congressional. Alexander E. Pai, Academics. Christopher R. Quiroz, Academics. Cynthia J. Ramirez, Academics. Rafael A. Reyes Warman, Academics. Alyssa M. Rivera, Academics. Alyssa R. Robles Farmer, Academics. Diego E. Rocha Gastelum, Academics. Clarissa M. Rodriguez, Academics. Jaylene Rodriguez, Academics. Andrea A. Ronquillo, Academics. Aaron J. Rosales, Academics. John Rosenberry, Academics. Mohammed S. Sadi, Academics. Rocky A. Salcido, Academics. Maria F. Sanchez Bochart, Academics. Soraya O. Sandoval, Academics. Ernest Santa Maria, Academics. Sofia C. Santamaria, Academics. Diana A. Santiago, Academics. Talia D. Segura, Academics. Vicente J. Silva, Academics. Rudy L. Tagalog, Academics. Isela G. Trujillo, Academics. Angie S. Valencia, Academics. Anissa B. Valenzuela, Academics. Diana Maria B. Vargas, Academics. Mayra G. Vargas, Academics. Adriana L. Vasquez, Academics. Brittany S. Vasquez, Academics. Maria I. Vera, Academics. Jason R. Villegas, Academics. Alyssa K. Yanez, Academics. Alexis N. Irizarry, Academics. Genesis Sazueta, Academics. Adam Perez, Academics. Gabriel D. Medina, Maria E. Gomez, and Maya Arce for Academics.
That was a good turnout. Nice. Our next school, University High School.
Good evening. As you can see, we've got a small stack here to read. As you know, we are the Mighty Penguins. If you look in the audience, we are so feared that all of the other schools had to leave quickly because they were scared of us. And what you're going to see tonight is an amazing group of kids. These students will take up to 10 to 12 AP courses by the time they graduate from University High School, and they are the reason that we were recently ranked number 7 in the country.
Good evening, my name is Jasmine Hernandez and I'm the Proud Learning Supports Coordinator. So now, I'm going to go really fast. I have Amanda T. Becker for Presidential Academics, Cesare Chavez, the Congressional Award. Mark C. Brunkenart, Academics. Angel E. Caldera, Academics. Gabriela Chantay, Academics. Alejandra Contreras, Academics. Rafael Cordova, Academics, and Cesare Chavez. Rose Cronin, she has Presidential Academics 4.0 GPA all 4 years, and Cesare Chavez. Maritza Cruz, Academics. Alejandro Cueto, Academics, Cesare Chavez. Maya E. Cueto, Academics, Cesar Chavez. Tiaño Echeveste, Academics, Cesare Chavez. Elizabeth Estrella, Academics, Presidential Academics, 4.0 GPA, all 4 years. John Gallardo, Academics. Steven Garcia, Academics. Elena Gomez, Academics. Roman Gonzalez, Academics. Victoria Gonzalez, Academics. Austin Guerrero, Academics, and Cesare Chavez. Brian R. Guerrero, Academics, and Cesare Chavez. Now wait. Victor D. Guerrero, academics. Ecstasy M. Gutierrez, academics. Harrison P. Hanslick, academics. Rachel Juarez, academics, and the Cesar E. Chavez. Dominic J. Kelly Carrillo, academics. Miguel Madrid, academics. Saúl Manzano, academics. Isabela Martinez Dugal, she has academics. Leland McCormick, academics. Sara Montesinos, academics, and the Cesar E. Chavez. Jose Morales, presidential, academics, and the Cesar E. Chavez, and the Congressional Award. Logan J. Morales, academics. Elizabeth Navarro, academics. Keanu Olivas, academics. Valeria Ornelas, academics. Eva J. Parra, academics, and Cesar E. Chavez. Dana Pineda, academics. Christopher L. Ramirez, academics. Alyssa Rankin, academics. Elise Robles, academics. Felina Rodriguez, presidential, the academics, the 4.0, GPA, all 4 years. Cesar E. Chavez, Congressional Award. Joshua Rodriguez. Hey, Josh. And I'll wait for a little bit. Thank you for your patience. We have a lot. Way to represent University High School. They're probably in that other area. Joshua Mead. And then Joshua Rodriguez. Melina Rodriguez, academics. Luis Martin Romero, academics. Isabel Rubio, academics. Jesus Ruiz, academics, and the Cesar E. Chavez. Sergio Salguero Castañeda, the presidential, academics, 4.0 GPA, all 4 years, Cesar E. Chavez, and the Congressional Award. Fabian Siqueiros, academics. Jacqueline Siqueiros, academics. Jacob S. Smutter, academics, and the Cesar E. Chavez. Adrian Soto, academics, and the Cesar E. Chavez. Elizabeth Sidner, academics. Andrew Trujillo, academics. Brenda Valencia, academics, and the Cesar E. Chavez. Javier Valencia, academics, and Cesar E. Chavez. Mario Verdugo, academics. Catherine Weevil, presidential, academics, Cesar E. Chavez Congressional Award. Do I have any more? So you guys didn't check in. I have 2 more that didn't check in, so come on over. students did not check in, so we do have your certificates in the back. Thank you so very much, University High School students. Congratulations.
At this time, I'd like to call any students that were invited tonight and were not called up here. Please come up, give us your name. We value your time for being here, so please come up. Si hay algún alumno que lo invitamos y no hemos llamado su nombre, por favor vengan en este momento. No more? Last call? I made 3 calls on the last one and I still missed a child. Thank you parents so much for being here. I want to thank all of the students that came. We're so grateful for your time and the time you gave us this school year, me and my entire staff. Thank you so much, board members and TUSD leadership, for being here. Good night.